Today, I'm going to be going over the 5 books that have impacted my life the most so far this year. I had a goal to read 20. I'm at 10 right now. I'm a little behind, but these 5 have been the best that I've read so far, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. Roll that intro, bitch.
Oh, yeah, I want to stay, but I'm a go. I got issues that I'm dealing with at home.
It's not going to be a universal list, so if you're looking to impact your own life, pick up a fucking book. Like I did. There's a finished books list, except for this one because it's so darn good. I'm a self-help nut. I help myself a nut. My honorable mention is The Mountain Is You. It is all about self-sabotage and ways you do it. It's a book where it gives you all types of different ways that you self-sabotage and may not know it. I personally have always known that I self-sabotage. I'm thinking about jumping headfirst through the camera and into your computer screen and then into your walls. This YouTube thing is not going to work out. So far, the biggest thing that I've learned is when addressing how you self-sabotage, it's not necessarily about taking everything on at once and making it a whole big to-do that you're just going to solve in one day. No, sir. Or no, ma'am. It's all about incremental gains. So every single day, you get 1% better. By the end of the freaking year, 365% better. All of you who say you can only get 100% better, please. You can get 365% better. You can. I've done it. Read The Mountain Is You. I'm not done with it. Got 2 more chapters, but it's a great read. And we all need great reads. We all need to address our self-sabotaging ways because we do have them. Moving on to the true list. I'm a sales guy. That's what I do for my 9 to 5. So if you guys can rescue me from that, I would appreciate it. The Challenger Sale comes in at number 5, not because it's such a good read, but mainly because it transforms the way you approach business. It doesn't matter if you're selling. It doesn't matter if you're buying. It doesn't matter what your job is. The Challenger Sale is a good read, mainly because it says, instead of coming to a client, coming to someone you're trying to sell something and being like, what are your issues? Tell me your issues. Because that's how typical sales guys want to approach things. Instead, you've already done your research. You're coming to them and saying, this is what we see in the industry. We are the experts on what we see. You are the experts on what you do. Therefore, have you been seeing what we've been seeing? You don't want them to say, yes, precisely, we've seen that. Because guess what? It's probably not that big of an issue if they have seen that or encounter a lot as well. What you want is you want them to say, I've never thought of it that way. And then you want to induce anxiety, scare them.
Do you suffer from a lack of a father figure?
Don't double down too much into the anxiety because then you're just causing anxiety with no solution, right? You need to make sure that your solution is right for them and this is going to solve their anxiety. Great book. Probably didn't do it justice in the explanation, but you know what? This is my list and not yours. You're here to listen. I'm here to tell you. Okay? Anyways, moving on to number 4, Born a Crime. It was a great book. It was all about how he grew up. Hey guys, Editing Chance here. I'm realizing that I didn't tell you the author. The author is Trevor Noah, and that's who I'm referring to here. He grew up in Johannesburg, South Africa, and my girlfriend actually told me that I needed to read this before we traveled to South Africa, which we did. Gave me tons of perspective when we went to Cape Town. We stayed one night in Johannesburg. But Cape Town was really where I went and my eyes were open to not only South Africa, but just the world. I mean, Cape Town is the most amazing place I've been. And I would suggest that before anyone travels to South Africa, read Born a Crime. Number 3, The 4 Agreements. More self-help. 4 Agreements is basically about 4 agreements. I'm not going to give you all 4 because then I give the book away. It's agreements that you need to make with yourself that help you move through life more seamlessly. I'll give you 1 agreement and that's it. You get no more agreements. One of the 4 agreements is take nothing personal. Still have a hard time with it. Someone cuts me off in traffic. It's personal. Run them off the road, throw them off a bridge, elbow drop them, spontaneously combust. With some of what the four agreements has taught me, learn to take a step back and learn to say, hey, is this person mad at me, or are they just angry with themselves? Are they just having a bad day? It's probably not about you. People think about you far less than you think. We all think that we're the center of everyone else's universe, and it's just not true. As much as I would like for that to be true. We're to number 2 now. Number 2 is a book by my favorite, I guess, rapper, artist, whatever, Russ. It's called All in Your Head, or it's called It's All in Your Head. It is a book about getting out of your head and getting into the world. I would credit this book with exactly why I'm in front of the camera right now. No, God! Just taking the first step. One of the things that he said that really resonated with me in the book was about how he shot his first music video. They had photographers, videographers, whatever. One day, him and Boogus, they went and shot the music video themselves, edited it, and I mean, that video has millions and millions of views right now. Why can't it be you? Get out of your head. Just do what you love. This is my first time really doing this, but I'm having a good time. I can't even lie to you. Just sitting here talking to, it feels like nobody right now. It's very cold and lonely, but maybe someone's listening. It's All in Your Head. You should definitely go read it. It was an easy read for me. I read it within, a couple days, maybe 2-3 days. Moving on to the last one. Can I get a drum roll, please? No one? Number 1 is The Alchemist. Now, a good buddy actually bought this book for me and made me promise that I would read it. So I did. Some of you may know Alex Hefner. I'm sure most of you guys are here from that string bean. He gave me The Alchemist. I read it within a week. It was just so good. Before mentioning The Alchemist and mentioning Russ, he has made like a whole theme about Santiago from The Alchemist, which is the main character who goes out in search of his treasure. He gets a vision or a reading from an old gypsy lady. Can you even say gypsy anymore? I don't care. The main theme in this book was every single step that you take. So where you are right now is a step to the next big thing for you. Follow the omens. Move away from the bad, go towards the good. As he took a step towards each omen, they all built on each other and got him closer and closer and closer to his treasure. Now, how does that relate to us, right? I had a feeling one day where I was just like, hey, if I get consistent with the music and start posting to TikTok every day, I feel as though I will grow. And guess what? I haven't, but I know it's coming. If I hadn't started talking in front of the camera with TikTok, I wouldn't be right here. And this is kind of cool, following the omens, because next step was, oh, well, I can talk in front of a camera, right? Why don't I do some YouTube? Why don't I do some old YouTube pals, some YouTube pals and pranks? But anyways, The Alchemist is great. Go read it and apply it to your life, because I'm telling you, it does apply. And if you make fun of that voice crack, you're going to get hurt. You will be hurt. Everyone who's tuned in, really appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind, if you're new here, if you don't know who the hell I am, why don't you just suck it up and subscribe anyways? Like the video, comment something nice. Thank you for being here. I'm going to try to start posting more. I don't know how it's going to work or when it's going to work or how I'm going to do it, but we'll figure it out. At any time I decide I just want to shoot a video, I'm going to do it. So if you got something that you got that is like that, where you really want to do it and you just haven't, I don't know, man. Maybe just try doing it. Anyways, it's on you if you don't. Hopefully you do, though. See ya.
Oh, yeah, I wanna stay, but I'ma go. I got issues that I'm dealing with at home.
Hey, I don't think that's very funny.